Good. And you're from Vietnam?
Yes, correct.
All right, wonderful. Welcome again. We have Supansa. Hey, Supansa. Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, ma'am. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. And where are you from, Supansa?
I come from Phuket, Thailand.
Catalan.
Okay. And then we also have Turkin. Hi, Turkin.
Hello, I'm Turkan from Istanbul, Turkey.
Cool. All right, so wonderful. Nice to have you all here with me today. Our topic is travel and transport. So first, we're going to talk about if you like to travel, why or why not, a nice place you have visited, and then we will read an article about a person who missed a connecting flight, and then I will ask you guys to tell us about a travel fiasco, a travel disaster you have had. Okay, so something that went wrong during your travel. So that's basically our lesson for today. So to get started, I would like to know, do you like to travel? Why or why not? Okay. So Sufan, so what about you? Do you like to travel?
I love to travel.
Okay. Why?
Because I work very hard for a year, so if I have like to travel to refresh myself and to learn more experience from another country.
Absolutely good. So you said to refresh myself, which is fine. But another way to say that in English, we can say I like to recharge my batteries.
All right. Thank you.
It's an expression. Good. Absolutely good. Okay, good. So Supan, so can you ask if he likes to travel?
Please. What is his name again, please?
Tran.
Tran, right?
Trong, yes, my name.
Sorry if I pronounce wrong. Tron, right?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like to travel and why or why not?
Yes, I do. I like to travel because anytime when I travel, I can learn a lot of things from the where I travel, and um, with the when I travel, I can I think it makes me feel happy, and I think the stress will when I get stressed and when I go travel and on stress it disappear. Yeah,
Okay, you can say it reduces my stress.
yeah, it's reduce my stress.
It reduces.
It reduces my stress, and I can I can enjoy a lot of food in a new place. Yeah, because everywhere they have to their own food, and yes, it's very delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. Good, Tran. Thank you. So, Tran, can you ask Diana if she likes to travel?
Yeah. Hello, Dana. Yes. Do you like travel? Why or why not?
You like to travel.
Do you like to travel? Why or why not?
Good job.
As for me, I prefer traveling abroad, and it makes me feel very positive and energetic. I think we prefer traveling with my family, and think it's nice time when we together.
Awesome. Good, Diana. Thank you. Diana, can you ask Turkin if she likes to travel?
Talking hello. Do you like to travel? Why or why not?
Hello, Diana. I like traveling because I like to see new cities, countries, or places Also, I like to meet the new cultures. So I like traveling.
Yeah, good, fantastic, good. Turkin, can you ask Marina if she likes to travel?
Hello, Marina. Do you like to travel? Why or why not?
Yes, I like to travel. I think for me there are two kinds of travel. One for relaxing or on the sea, for instance, and the second to gain experience and impressions new. And the second type is stressful for me because you leave your country, you arrive and the food is different and everything is new. Uh, it's harder, but it's more interesting for me.
Okay. Okay. So there's two types of travel. So it kind of depends for you what you want. If you want to relax.
Yeah, that's correct. But both of them make me feel better after at work because I changed my um, thoughts and my.
Totally. Yeah. 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 After you feel refreshed, you recharge your batteries.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Okay, you guys, great job. So now I want to share my screen and I would like to read an article together. So, Tron, can you read the title for me?
Missed connecting flight.
Perfect. Great job, Tron. So first, I would like to know if you guys know what a connecting flight is. So, Tron, what's a connecting flight?
If you fly somewhere and they not have a transit place and we have to stop in one line to continue to their flight, it's a connect flight.
Perfect. Yeah, good. So if you have more than one flight, so 2 or 3, and you have the time between your flights is your connection. Okay? Good job, Tron. So now I'd like to, first we'll listen. So just go ahead and relax and listen to this.
One time I missed my connecting flight at the airport because I arrived to my layover connection and I had my computer with me. So I went to a quiet place in the airport to use my computer. But my time zone on my computer did not update to my new time zone where I was. So I was actually thinking that the time was different. But when I finally went to my gate, I realized that my plane had already departed. I had to start over and buy a whole new ticket to get on the next flight to where I was going.
Okay. So now I'd like to read this together. So, Marina, can you read the first sentence?
One time I missed my connecting flight at the airport because I arrived to my layover connection and I had my computer with me. So I went to a quiet place in the airport to use my computer.
Good. Supansa, can you read the next sentence?
But my time zone on my computer did not update to my new time zone where I was. So I was actually thinking that the time was different.
Good. And Turkin, can you read the very last sentence?
And so when I finally went to my gate, I realized that my plane had already departed, and so I had to start over and buy a whole new ticket to get on the next flight to where I was going.
Good. Great job. Okay. So I have a few questions now. So Diana, what does it mean if you miss a connecting flight?
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does it mean to miss a connecting flight?
Is your flight to another country?
Mm-hmm. And what happens if you miss it?
If you have already missed it, you have to start over and buy a whole new ticket.
Yeah, so to miss it means when you arrive to the airport and it takes off without you, right? It leaves without you when you are at the airport. That's to miss the connecting flight. Good. Okay, and Trung, what's a layover?
Layover is a play for the purchaser, for customers to stay there and to relax.
So a layover is the amount of time, okay, the amount of time you have between flights. So you, for example, if I go home to my country, I live in Italy, and I have two flights. I fly to Rome, and I have 3 hours in Rome, and then I fly to Seattle, and so I have 3 hours. The 3 hours is my layover. Okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Layover.
The short stop or break in a journey. Good. Okay, so Suspana, can you tell us what happened in this story? Supansa?
Me, right? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry for my pronunciation and if I made a mistake.
You can call me Amy.
Amy, okay.
He missed his connecting flight. Unfortunately, so he had to purchase new ticket.
Perfect, good. Okay. And so Turkin, what happened when he arrived at his gate?
He realized the plane had already departed.
Yeah.
And start over and new ticket.
Yeah, good. And so Diana, what was the problem? Why did he get confused? Why did he miss his flight?
Because of his time zone. His computer didn't update
Perfect.
to new time zone, so that is why he missed this flight.
Okay, perfect. Great job. Do any of you have any questions?
Yes, I have. Could you explain departed? It means left.
Exactly. To depart means to leave. So it already departed. It already left. Yeah. Good. Any other questions?
Can you give some examples of layover usage in other situations?
Sure. When I go home, I usually have a long layover in Paris. Or I hate layovers. They are annoying. Yeah, so a layover is the amount of time. So I prefer short layover to long layovers. So when you don't have a long.
It only can happen in airport while you're traveling.
I always think of it in airports, but actually I think it's for
layover,
especially when flying. But it's a short stop or break in a journey. So if you take a train and there's more than one train, and you have to get off, you have a layover. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. Okay. Okay, guys, great job. I would like to continue with our lesson. I would like to know now from you guys, describe a travel fiasco that you had. Okay? So I would like to know about your travel experiences and if you could share a difficult one or a funny one with us. So, Trung, can you start for us?
Fiasco. What does it mean, teacher?
Yeah, so fiasco is when something bad happens or when you have difficulties. It's a fiasco. Okay?
It's a bad thing.
Yeah, so if you've had a difficult experience with traveling, if you have ever missed a flight or had a problem when you travel.
Yes. Yes. Let me. With the fly, I never have to delay because I usually to fly with the best airplane in Vietnam, and it never get delayed. With some other airplane, they delay a lot of time because they are cheap airplane and people use easy to delay. But with my SK, I remember when I travel in in a Côn Đảo Islands. It's a special island in Vietnam, and because my sister, my friend, booked the hostel from the Agoda, uh, and in that time when we arrived to this hostel, but uh, they have not a room for me, and they say they didn't receive any information from the Angola, and we have to stay in outside maybe over 2 hours to wait in they uh, they uh, they uh, they find a solution, and I try to contact with the Angela and Anguda. It's a I don't remember. It's a booking.com or Angela. It's the service for the booking hotel, and we because we have to when we on finish the booking, we have to receive the email confirmation from about our booking, and I give to them, and they say because maybe they have a problem in their system.
Oh no.
Yes, and we have to waiting, and they and we have to. I think we have to. Everybody feel hungry, and on about we have to about more than 10 people, and we book about five room. We don't have any room, and uh, on people will hungry, and and we have to waiting about 2 hours, and uh, they find at the time they just give me just a half a room, just a three room for on a people. Yes.
Oh, that sounds so stressful. So stressful. Um, okay, Trump, so good job. So just one thing, you were when you were telling the story, you did a good job, but you said the present, and this is in the past, right?
Yes.
So you said when I travel, but when I traveled,
Yes.
and you said I have to wait for 3 hours.
Yes.
You didn't. I had to wait for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Good job, Trump. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay, Amy, can you tell us about a travel fiasco that you had?
I used to miss my domestic flight one time. It is very funny. When I went the way to go to the airport, and I found out that I forgot my favorite sunglasses. And then I asked my brother drive the car back to home. And then finally I got it back. And finally when I went to the airport, and then the staff did not allow me to check in because the gate is closed. But it's still I'm still lucky that time I purchased the full price ticket, so I can postpone my flight to afternoon instead of morning.
Oh, okay, so that's good. So you were lucky.
Yeah, but I went to see my friend like a delay instead. Actually, we plan to see in the afternoon, but because delay I see in the evening. But however, still okay.
Okay, so it wasn't too bad, but it was stressful a bit. Okay, well, great job. You did a really, really good job. Just one thing you said, I asked my brother, drive back home. I asked my brother to drive back home. Okay? Just a little thing, but it makes a difference. You sound a little bit better if you have the two. Okay? So great job, Amy. Thank you. Um, Durkin, can you tell us about a travel fiasco?
Okay. I never missed a plane or any transportation, but one time there was little time to miss while we were trying our baggages to trying our baggages. My name and my husband's name almost everywhere. All passengers were waiting for us. It's very shameful for us.
Oh, oh, sorry. Why did that happen? Because you were waiting for your baggage.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, it's okay because everybody would wait for their bags, no? But you felt embarrassed. Okay. Okay. Good job, Turkin. Thank you. Marina, what about you? Can you tell us about a travel fiasco?
Yes, a little one happened to me this April, so a few weeks ago. I was traveling from Cologne to Brussels by train, by two trains actually. And the first one, my layout was only 15 minutes, but the first train was late for 20. So I just missed the second train. But my ticket was like for a suburb train, so I could take any of them. So I just had to wait for an hour and took the next one.
Okay, that happens. Okay, great job. You did really good. And Diana, what about you? Can you tell us about a travel fiasco?
So we haven't faced with some serious problems with missing a flight or something like that, but every time when we want to fly somewhere, we usually have a delayed flight. So it can be 3 or 4 hours when we should sit in the hall and to wait for our flight. So for example, in Moscow, it can be the delayment can be during 5 hours or 6 hours. Because of, for example, when we uh, when we had a flight last week due to plane was crashed, the flight was delayed near 4 hours.
How many hours?
6 hours.
Oh, that's tough. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, good job, you guys. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your stories. It was interesting to hear. Everybody has had some problems at one point or another. My last question for you guys, I'm curious to know, what is a place you have never visited but would love to go to? Okay, I'm curious about this. Tron, can you tell us a place that you have never seen or never been to but you would love to go to?
Yes, I have one best place for travel, and it's Maldives. It's a beautiful island. Yeah, it's so expensive and luxury, and I know it's in this place they have maybe more than 1,000 island in this place in Maldives. But a lot of island they build a lot of resort, and it the beach is very clear, and the water is blue, and the sun is white, and it's so beautiful. I think it's like a heaven in our lives. Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Awesome. Cool. I would like to go there too. Good job, Trung. Amy, what about where's a place you would love to visit?
I study in American study, so I hope that one time in my life I would like to travel United States. And the second reason is I like to see Hollywood movie. I would like to have been there.
Good. I would like to go there one time.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Awesome. Good. Marina, what about you? Where's a place you would like to go to?
California.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You asked me as another person, right?
Yeah, I did, but that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. California is beautiful. You should definitely go. Good. And Marina, what about you? Where would you like to go?
I would like someday to visit Japan and maybe something in USA or Canada, just because it's too far away from Russia.
Yeah.
And I never been to any Asia country, so I would love to go to any of them.
Yeah, me too, actually. I think that would be really fun. Good job. Good job, Marina. Thank you. Durkin, what about you? Where would you like to visit?
I would like to visit Far East countries like China, because I generally visit in Europe countries. I've been in most of Europe countries. But
European. Go ahead. European. Sorry, I just wanted to correct. European.
European.
Okay. So you would like to European countries.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Continue.
I think Far East countries' cultures is very different for me. So I would like to visit.
Absolutely. Cool. Good. Me too. Okay, and Diana, what about you? Where would you like to visit?
If I I want to go to Hawaii because it's very beautiful and we saw some of the pictures and my parents had a chance to go there and they shared me the photos and I want to go there too.
Yeah, Hawaii is magical. You have to go. Okay. Okay, you guys, great job today. Thank you so much for sharing. So today we talked about do you like to travel, and everybody said yes. And then we went ahead and we read an article about missing a connecting flight. And then you all described a travel problem that you had, and then we talked about who would like to go. So great job today, you guys. Thank you for coming to class, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay?
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
bye. Have a nice day.
Yes, bye, teacher.